Hi, welcome back to the end of 2023 update on the 4070 restoration project. I will be your host, Greg Antz, project manager of the 4070 restoration. Welcome back to the 4070 restoration. While you've been gone, we've been busy working on the engine and other components of the engine. We have been busy taking out all these studs that hold the cylinder heads onto the casting from front and back on both sides. And we're also looking for candidates on all these holes that would be good for helicoils. Some of these holes really don't have much thread left to them, so that's why we're going to helicoil them. We've also been doing digitizing of all the boiler ultrasound work that has been done in the past in the last survey that was done 10 years ago. But we're digitizing it and also double checking all the work that was done, just to make sure nothing's changed within the last 10 years. The cab has been sandblasted and has been primed. We're also going to go through it and see if there's any other metal work that needs to be done before it is ready to go. This is the body of the tender for 4070. We have deemed it unsafe to be anywhere near the locomotive in an operational standpoint. Even with patch repairs, it's just still not the best way to go. We will be saving certain aspects of the tender, but we have volunteers that have created a CAD drawing that will be used to model a brand new tender body. If you follow me, it will actually show you the extent of the damage. So stuff that will be saved will be like handrails, ladders, obviously the nameplate. This tender will hold 18 tons of coal along with 12,000 gallons worth of water. Minus the gaping hole that's obviously here, there's still an extensive amount of damage in the actual body itself. You can see all this metal is degraded, and even some of the patch pieces that they've done in years past trying to keep the locomotive running. These have been removed, so you would still have baffles here, you would still have a baffle here, and I believe over there, but as you really look inside this tender is really in rough shape. So that's why we are deeming this as basically as a template to be used to manufacture a new one. We will be manufacturing one to the exact same specs as this one. We will do a separate video if the viewers are interested in the history of the tender, because this tender is not original to 4070. So with that, we're going to go back to the frame and we're going to show you what we're fundraising for and the extent of the damage there. All right, so 4070 under the Grand Trunk had a very infamous incident with the turntable. It lost the battle and has been licking its wounds ever since. For us to show you the extent of the damage, we got to get your peepers in there and actually see what's the extent of the damage to the frame. So if you will follow me, we're going to go underneath the engine. And under we go. All right, so we are underneath the 4070, just in front of the first driver. We are looking at the crack repair and allowing you guys to see what we're talking about. Right here, you can see the actual crack, and it's a little also above this bolt hole, and this crack goes all the way through the frame. What we're trying to do is we are going to eliminate this plate and actually chase out this whole crack and re-weld it. That way it will give the frame the integrity that it had when it rolled out of the factory, And we will also be putting some sister plates to help with the repairs staying solid, especially when the engine's moving down the road, along with encountering bumps and the force from the pistons. We have raised just shy of $7,000 with in-kind donations from Lincoln Electric. They have been very generous to us and have donated quite a bit of welding rod to the project. So we'd like to give them a special shout out and a very big thanks for the help in the donations. So we just need another $23,000 to go, and we should have this repair done. There are 4 parts to the frame repair. Stage 1 is verifying the proper position of the frame rail and applying the monitoring equipment to allow the manufacturing of a support strut that will keep the frame in its final position while being re-welded together. The estimated cost for this stage is $7,500. Stage 2, we will be adding supports in the front and behind the crack and removing the pony truck and its components from the locomotive to allow welders better access to the damaged portion of the frame. This estimated cost is $11,000. In stage 3, it's all about the welding. The estimated cost of this stage is $6,000. Stage 4 is putting the pony truck and its components back underneath the engine and updating our repair records on what we have accomplished. The estimated cost of this stage is $5,500. If you guys would like to know more, we can answer any questions in the future. So with that, that will wrap up our fall update video for 2023. We'd like to give a big shout out to Lincoln Electric for donating rod that we will use on the crack repair for 4070. We would also like to announce merch that will benefit the actual project. This shirt right here, all proceeds will go to the 4070 project, and you can get it either at the open house, or you can go to the link below and it will take you to the store. We would also like to announce that we will be doing a Q&A video here in the near future. So comment below and on Facebook what questions you guys would like answered, and we will pick the most popular question along with some of the more interesting questions that we can find. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Yes, okay.